Hey guys, it's Sarah from Just My Typewriter and happy holidays. Or as my sweater says, meowy Christmas. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm watching this in December. This makes sense. Today is actually September 10th when I'm filming this, so I had to dig this Christmas sweater out of storage in order to film this video. But I woke up this morning with a brand new idea for both a video and for some gifts. I love finding gifts for people. I'm not a huge fan of actually receiving gifts personally, but I love finding the right item for the right person. It's like a treasure hunt for me. I spend months kind of planning out what I want to get for people based on the things that they like and what they like to receive as presents. It's something I really enjoy doing. I love doing birthdays and Christmas. I like planning for things. So giving gifts is a big part of my holiday tradition and my holiday planning. And every year I like to find something or a theme for people, find something that they're really going to enjoy. And this year I had the idea to do a thrifted Christmas. So I'm going to go to thrift stores, antique stores, flea markets, and find presents for the people in my life. I think it's going to take me a while, which is why I'm starting in September, so I can kind of plan ahead of time and get some items for the important people in my life. So for the people who I'm related to, who watch my videos, now is the time to stop watching. Mom, put down the iPad. Dad, click out of the tab. Grace, I don't know if you watch these or not, so maybe don't watch this one. But there are spoilers ahead as I'm looking for your guys' presents. Everybody else, I hope you enjoy this little thrift journey and this investigation or treasure hunt into presents for people in my life. So I started by making a list, and I'll check it twice, of the people in my life that I need to find presents for this holiday season. And I think I'm going to stick to my core family here for this thrifted Christmas because there's kind of a lot of things I could look for. We'll start here with the person who's probably the easiest person to buy gifts for in my family, and that would be my mom. My mom is amazing. She loves everything, but she really loves vintage items. She's started her own antique booth recently this year, and that's been a huge part of her year. She also started painting and painting on objects, so there's a lot of interesting options for her. Things like dishware that she collects. Pink Cubist is always a great option for her. I'm always looking for that when I go out antiquing or thrifting. Things that she could paint on might be really good items as well, because she's been painting these beautiful picnic baskets with flowers and selling them in her antique booth. And if I could find a couple items like that for her, that might be a really great option. Or just some vintage collectibles or items that she could have in the house might be really good. I started by trying a few antique stores looking for gifts that made me think of my mom. I was only briefly distracted by Hullware and a ribbon tin. And I did end up running into her Pink Cubist cream and sugar set, only to find a very odd variation on this design that I've never seen before, and I think it's great for my mom. Good morning, it's October 1st, and I've been sitting here trying to figure out my theming for my mom's gift. I've gotten a couple things, and so I'm trying to figure out how to put them all together and have like a theme to it. And I've decided I know what I'm gonna do. My mom has a YouTube channel. It's called The Suburban Chateau. She does things like crafting videos, art videos, antiquing videos. It's really fun and she really enjoys doing it. And so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this basket that I found for $3 at a flea market with video ideas for her. So crafts that she could do on her video channel. She used to make jewelry. So I got a couple jewelry pieces she could put together to do a video. I got her another one of her cubist glasses so she could do something on that. So I'm just gonna find things that she could turn into videos and wrap them all up in this basket, kind of like a video idea kit, so she can pull something out and make a video on it for her channel. So I think that's the plan, which means we have to keep finding things that relate to videos she could do. The next person on my list is my dad. I find him very difficult to shop for. He's very logical. He's actually a lot like me in that way. He likes items that he can use. The last couple years, we've gotten him grocery products because we know he'll use them, and he seems very happy to get a can of corn every year. Like, that seems to work for him. So he might be a little bit more difficult. I kind of have no idea what we're going to find. So this might be an interesting one. I was trying to think of something my dad would actually use and kind of cheated by going for these eyeglass holders on eBay. It's not really thrifted, but it's definitely not Amazon. We have a problem. It is November 26th. I was just home over this weekend and I got to see my sister and my family. And I have discovered that my sister is also doing thrifted Christmas, unprompted and uncommunicated to me. So I'm now in a position where I'm doing the same thing that my sister is doing, but also I still don't know what to get my dad because he's impossible. I tried to procure a gargoyle. It did not go well. I did not procure said gargoyle. I found out my sister is getting my dad a coat, which leaves me with fewer options. So I still don't know what to get to him. He is impossible. Okay, ignore the fact that I have no voice. I lost my voice during my last week of teaching. It is December 7th, and I finally found a gift for my dad. It wasn't thrifted, but I think he'll appreciate it, which is kind of what matters more. I got him a vegetable peeler that also makes like veggie noodles, which is very up his alley. But I went to a discount store that gets like a lot of discount products called Ocean State Job Lot. The place is amazing, and I found that. So it's on the thriftier side of things. It wasn't very expensive. So I'm counting that as Dad's gift because I can't think of anything else to get him, and we're already into December. Let's see. Next on the list is my sister, Grace. Now, Grace is 2 years younger than me, and she's also, I find, kind of easy to shop for because the kind of items that she likes to get as gifts is things that she will not buy herself. My sister and her husband play a ton of board and card games, so I was trying to find something to get for both of them when I hit the mother lode on eBay. It's perfect. I've been thinking about my sister's gift, and I've picked up a couple things. I picked up the nail polish that I got custom made on the colors from her wedding. I got a computer game that's Barbie themed, and I got one of her favorite movies on DVD. So I think what I'm gonna do is a nostalgia basket, things that I know she loves from like our childhood, and things that I know that she just loves that are a little bit more frivolous, maybe not as useful, but I think it'd be really fun as like a nostalgia kit. So I'm gonna look for things that Grace would have loved growing up or things that she has a nostalgia for and put them together in a basket for her, or some sort of box that she could use in a couple different ways. And then we've also got Colton. So my sister got married this summer to her longtime boyfriend, Colton. He's great. He's been wonderful in the family, and he is an interesting one to buy for. I haven't quite figured him out yet. 2 years ago, he was doing his student teaching, so I got him a bunch of school supplies. Last year, I got him a melodica because he teaches kindergartners music, so I thought that'd be great to use in the classroom. When it comes to vintage items, I have no idea what we're going to run into for him. I know he likes books, but that's not very interesting. So this might be an interesting investigation into what we can find in the flea markets. I wasn't sure where to start for my brother-in-law's gift, so I had to stop at a flea market, and that gave me an idea. I did run into these music holders for horn players, and that gave me the theme of his gift. It's October 18th. I'm doing laundry, but I came home from work and found like a large box on my front step. And I think this is one of the gifts that I got for my brother-in-law, Colton. I think this came from Poshmark. I bought him a rain stick, which is a percussion instrument. Like, that's pretty cool. Okay, are you done reading? I've decided to make his box, or his, gift, music themed. So I got him something from Goodwill that's like a musical instrument. I'm trying to get him things that he could use in his classroom because he is a elementary music teacher, and I thought stuff like this would be great. It's super interactive, and I thought that could be really fun. And then I also got this in my mailbox, and it had cute little fall stickers on it. I believe this is the CD that I got from my sister. I can get it out of there. It is. So my theme for my sister's Christmas present is nostalgia. So I'm trying to get her things that are based around when we were little kids, stuff that, we would have played or had that would be nostalgic to her. And this CD, specifically Disney Mania 3, was a CD that Grace and I had, and we played it constantly. So I found the same CD that we would have had. It's got all these songs on it that we would have listened to all the time. So I found that, and she's gonna get that in her Christmas present, and she will love that. So I'm still waiting on a couple more orders to come in, and I'm slowly collecting things over time, but I found that digital thrifting, or like online thrifting and antiquing, has seemed to be really effective for finding very specific things
rather than just trying to run into things at flea markets, which I have been able to do pretty successfully, mostly for things for my mom. This online stuff is more piecing together things for the other people on my list. So that is my October check-in. Okay, I just got home from work. Yes, I still don't have a voice. If you haven't seen the other clip, I don't have a voice right now. But I was in my office and I found this free book in our free book pile in my department. And it is called Physics and Music, the Science of Musical Sound. I thought this would be great for my brother-in-law. So this is going in Colton's basket of musical goodies, and I got it for free.
I also ran into this M&M dispenser, which really reminded me of the year my sister got a gumball machine for Christmas, and I figured I could fill it with a snack she might actually enjoy. I also found more Cubist for my mom's gift with this heart-shaped candy dish. And I have a bonus challenge for myself this year. I recently, as in filming this on September 10th, became a cat mama. I adopted a 4-year-old black long-haired cat from a local shelter. Her name is Drama, Miss Drama Mama. And I've been looking at getting her some toys and items to have in my house for her before she got here. And I realized there's a lot of people who put cat towers and cat products out on Facebook Marketplace. So it might be interesting to pick up something for her and see if I can get a secondhand or thrifted or flea market item for her for Christmas as well. I found almost immediately this small cat harness and leash while at a community yard sale, and I got it for free. And while I'm at it, I have to get something for my girl at home, Diamond. This might be more difficult. Dog items don't show up as much on these kind of things, but maybe we'll run into some dog stuff at a flea market. But that's kind of my bonus challenge.
What? Yeah? Uh-huh. Hi. So we hated the harness. We had to try it before it was gifted. She didn't like it. But I did find this instead. It wasn't technically a thrift store, but... Oh, you want to sniff it? No? Okay. It was a discount store where they get overstock and discount at Ollie's, which is what I have here in the Northeast. But I found this paw print keepsake ornament maker. It's more for me than it is for her, but I can make an ornament out of her feet, which I'm very excited about. I might get one for Diamond too, because I've been having a lot of trouble finding anything on Facebook Marketplace for dogs. So we might have to resort to this, which is kind of not really exactly what I was going for, but it's at least something. And I'm running out of time. It's after Thanksgiving at this point. What do you think? What do you think? Here, what's your review? Well, that was helpful. Thank you for that insight. Oh, good.
So that was my investigation into a thrifted Christmas. As of right now, I have no idea if I was successful or not. I hope I was. And if you guys enjoy this kind of content or enjoy other typewriter content, I do have some other videos on this YouTube channel as well as on Instagram at just.my.typewriter. I want to thank you all so much for watching and remind you, you're just my typewriter. Drama, this could be you if you would wear your collar.